Hello everyone, it's Dana and I'm back with another holiday inspired DIY craft. This one makes a fun chalkboard coaster so that you can have it out during the holidays or you can give it as a gift. This is a great one to do with children, and I do recommend if you do it with children to have them sign and date the back on with a Sharpie. Just it makes it a little more personal, and if you keep it out, you'll always remember when you made it. So I started with these simple little 4-inch tiles that I got at the hardware store. You also can check a great place like the Habitat for Humanity Restore, where they get fun shapes and colors, and it doesn't matter what the texture or the pattern is because you'll be painting over it anyway. And I'm using some very inexpensive chalkboard paint. I got this at I think Walmart, but you can even get it at dollar stores now. It's pretty inexpensive. And then of course I bought a pack of these little felt feet at the dollar store, so they're just little stickers that you can place on the back. And chalk, you can get that inexpensively at a craft store or even the dollar store too. And I had some leftover stickers that you can see. If you do use them, just remember to only put them on the corners so that you don't cover the center area where the glass or cup will go, because then it'll be an uneven surface. So we're going to go ahead and get started. All you need is a paintbrush and some chalk paint. You can even use spray paint chalk paint if you want to do this outdoors, but since the weather's kind of crappy right now, I am not doing it outdoors. I'm just going to paint it on. So you'll want to make sure that your tile surface is nice and clean, so give it a nice wipe down. And I prefer to do several lighter coats than one big heavy coat, and I think it looks nicer too if you go all in the same direction. And that one has some goop on it, so I'm going to use a different paintbrush. And also don't forget to do the sides. It makes it look a little nicer, a little polished. And if you get them at the hardware store, sometimes that's where they put the little scanning images, so you want to cover those up. So get a couple of light coats on. This says to wait about an hour in between coats, so you might want 3 or 4 coats. You don't want to leave any white spots showing, and just make sure that you go around the edges to get any clumps that may accumulate there. So I'm going to go ahead and put a couple coats on, let it dry, come back in a couple of hours, but it'll just be a moment for you in the video world. So I'm going to cover up my paint, and I'll be back in a moment. As you can see, I'm back and I have several tiles that I painted, and I've waited for them to all dry, and I just got paint on myself again. And so I'm going to go ahead and add the feet. You want at least 4. It doesn't matter, what size felt pads you use. You can use the large ones or the smaller one. You just want to make sure that you do put one on each corner so it is stable. And they are stickers, so they should stay. If you're concerned about them coming off, you can always add a dab of super glue or Gorilla Glue or clear silicone or whatever you have. So now that I have my 4 pads on, I'm going to go ahead and take a piece of chalk and write my name. And now you know that this is my coaster, and so hopefully with my drink on it, it will prevent anyone from taking it while I'm still using it and putting it in the dishwasher, as happens so many times in my household. So I hope you try this craft out at home and give some as gifts. They make wonderful little presents for kids to do for grandparents and things like that. So give it a try, and thanks for watching. Have a great holiday.